There's a lot of problems with roadies, particularly in Melbourne, because of the shutdown, no longer being able to work because of venue closure, or their band is obviously not touring anymore. So they spend a lot of time on their own, and they've never really had time to self-reflect. So that can be a scary place, and if you're drinking and you're not getting supported, then you can turn to the dark side, or the black dog can come down, and some of them did take their own lives. Obviously, we need to support them, so CrewCare provides a 24-hour hotline, a mental health service. They've also been paying for funerals, unfortunately, for those who've not been able to cope, and also with people needing emergency surgery. We want to thank you for coming, and your big hearts being here today, because you're supporting Addi Road and CrewCare, and we want to thank the bands for their big heartedness to be able to perform and provide the music as our medicine. Thank you.
You don't really know who I am. Situations come to become who I am. It's really in the show if you know who I am. Never let it go if you must give a damn who I am.
I used to be a roadie for about 25 years prior to being an acupuncturist. I loved it, and roadies tend to work, night and day, working for the bands. Everything's about the band being their family. These bands that I work with, or I just knew people around the bands, or I just went as a punter. Well, I've been an acupuncturist for about 16 years. We've got Integrative Health Centre, we've got osteopathy, acupuncture, we've got reflexology and holistic counselling. I've been doing that for a long time, and it's all about healing and helping people. But during COVID, we had to shut down. I thought, well, what am I going to do, And then I saw some information about Addison Road, how they were feeding 5,000 people a week, and how they were helping a lot of people who were suffering far more than I was. So I decided to get in contact with Addi Road, and I came up with the idea of using music as the medicine.
Addison Road Community Organisation has been rescuing food and fighting hunger since opening the Addi Road Food Pantry in 2015. When COVID-19 hit, Addi Road opened an emergency food relief hub in their community venue, Gumbrumurra Hall, where volunteers have packed more than 16,000 food relief hampers this year, rescuing 220 tonnes of food from going to landfill and feeding more than 200,000 people. Everyone is welcome at Addi Road, regardless of income, visa status or address. Many of the people accessing food relief and volunteering this year have been live production crews such as backline technicians and roadies, as well as artists and performers.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight.